Good morning. This is the day our God has made, and I'm rejoicing and glad in it. I will bless the Lord at all times, and God's praises shall continually be in my mouth. Oh, magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt God's name together. Good morning to you. I am Reverend Dwayne Davis, pastor of All God's Children Metropolitan Community Church, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to our worship celebration. It is virtual, but I know that wherever you are, God is faithful and just to be present with you, providing you with all that you may need, giving you the joy of God's salvation. Thank you this morning for joining us. We have a wonderful time ahead of us, and I'm so glad that you are able to join us where you are. Please let us know how you are experiencing this worship celebration by going into that chat feature and using it liberally, letting us know what you are hearing, seeing, and experiences, because we draw energy from you. I also want you to get prepared for what happens later on in this worship celebration. After the sermon, we will have a prayers for the people, and we want to hear from you who and what you are praying about. And then at the communion time, we hope you'll find some elements in your own home that you can use to participate with us in the communion liturgy. I also want to thank those who have already given to us. Thank you for your gifts, tithes, and donations. I know you have already done it, and we are so grateful for your generosity and your support. If you'd like to set up a way to give us something, you can do now by texting GIVE at 612-276-5040. Again, that is 612-276-5040. Or you can follow the links from our Facebook page or website so that you can give us your gift. Thank you in advance for your support and your generosity. We're in that season. In 2 weeks, November 29th, we will be in the first Sunday of Advent. Yes, that's right, at Advent time. And traditionally, in the Sundays of Advent, we have right here on our chancel our Advent wreath, which we light with special prayers at the beginning of each worship service. But again, since we are not gathered here in our sanctuary, we want to encourage you to participate where you are. And so we're asking that if you can, create your own Advent wreath at your home. And all you'll need are just four stick candles or tea light candles, even birthday candles. Whatever candles you can get your hands on, get 4 of them. And make a wreath for yourself. And each Sunday, we will do the liturgy, and you can light the Advent wreath right there in your own home during the worship celebration. We encourage you to do that. It'll be a way for us to keep that connection. There's something beautiful about lighting that candle in anticipation of the arrival of God with us. And so we want you to join us in that. I also want to remind you that after this service, we will go into our annual congregational meeting. If you, hopefully you have already registered, you need to register to participate, especially so that you can vote. And so please go back and look at the email if you have not registered. And if you have not gotten any information or if you'd like to register, please send us an email at directors@agcmcc.org very soon so that we can make sure that you get connected. Now, all hearts and minds are open and ready to receive the goodness and grace and peace of God. That is the great gift that we've been giving. We know that Jesus is our peace. Jesus always proclaims peace. Grab it, hold on to it, and share that peace in the chat feature with your neighbor.
the shadow of your wings. Better is a one day in your courts. Better is a one day in your house. Better is a one day in your courts than 1,000 elsewhere. Better is a one day in your courts. Better is a one day in your house. Better is a one day in your courts than thousands elsewhere. One thing I ask and I would seek, to see your beauty, to find you in the place your glory dwells. Better is a one day in your courts. Better is a one day in your house. Better is a one day in your courts than 1,000 elsewhere. Better is a one day in your courts. Better is a one day in your house. Better is a one day in your courts than 1,000 elsewhere. My heart and flesh cry out for you, the living God. Your spirit's water for my soul. I've tasted and I've seen. Come once again to me. I will draw nearer to you. I will draw nearer to you. To you. Better is a one day. Better is a one day. Better is a one day. 1,000 elsewhere. Better is a one day. Better is a one day. Better is a one day. 1,000 elsewhere. My heart and flesh cry out for you, the living your spirit's God. Water. Your spirit's water for my soul. Oh, I've tasted and I've seen. Once again to come me. Once again to I will draw near to you. I will draw near to you. Better is a one day. Better is a one day. Better is a one day. 1,000 elsewhere. Better is a one day. Better is a one day. Better is a one day. 1,000 elsewhere. Better is a one day. Better is a one day. Better is a one day. 1,000 elsewhere. Better is a one day. Better is a one day. Better is a one day. 1,000 elsewhere. Amen. If you're at home, give God praise this morning, because better is one day. Amen. Please join me in prayer. Holy One, source of our joy and our deliverance, thank you for sending out your light and truth. Thank you for your word, which remains at work within us. Be our help always. Transform the wilderness in which we live into places of peace and blessing. Speak to us even in the silence, so we may know that